I can feel the breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page lies, it's about to be. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells you, friend, Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
All right. Hey, we're live. Cool song, right? That was Andy Simmons. He pops in now and then. He wrote that for us. Out of the blue. Guy's awesome. Sang our Johnny Cash parody too, Folsom Prison Blues. So big thanks to Andy for that. And there's our roll down. All right, so we got a lazy Saturday going on. I almost fell asleep a minute ago. I posted in the car that we were going to go live at 4 o'clock, and I was struggling to stay awake because we got up early for softball today, and as you know, as you get older, you get tired. So what's going on? Games are good. Emily played great. That's all I can ask. So we're going to do a quick Tropics update. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Mike's weather page, your official media-ologist of the world. Hope everybody's got to visit our favorite sponsor, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, today. Watching a little college football maybe, and NFL tomorrow, baseball. So check out ABC. They support us. We got a rainy day in the South Florida here. Tropics are really weird right now. There's nothing big time out there. This morning we woke up to 5 spots to watch, and we lost 2 of them at 2 o'clock, so that was good. All right, so here we go. Here's the radar. You can start to see Humberto spinning. He's just out of reach of radar. Let's take a look at what's going on officially. We can look at some zoomed in satellite here. Still looks really unimpressive. Just a big blob of convection. Kind of leftover part of a frontal system, and NHC has it down as a tropical storm. Luckily, most of the winds and the rains are to the northeast of the Bahamas right now, which is good news for most of the Bahamas, especially those in recovery mode down there. Most of the big stuff's off to the northeast, so that's good. And as we talked about, this thing's far enough east that Florida's not going to get much as far as heavy accumulated rain. So that's that's Humberto. The biggest threat right now is going to be for Bermuda. Spaghetti models are extremely confident on this track. I mean, look at that. If you were a betting person, Looks like it's going to pass just north of Bermuda. Good news for Bermuda. It could be a Category 2 hurricane by the time it reaches up there. But there you go, man. I mean, a complete agreeance that it's going to go off northeast. So that's good. That's Humberto. Slowly moving away from the Bahamas. Is definitely bringing in some rain and winds to Florida right now. We look at the current wind map here. We can take a look at wind alert, take a look at what's going on. Of course, everybody knows it's a windy day across the southeast. This is all tied in with that. We got 29 mile an hour here. We got New Smyrna. Ooh, they just got a big storm. Look at that. New Smyrna just had a wind gust of almost 40 mile an hour. So there's sustained winds, 29. You know, it's all along the coast. I'm sure everybody feels it over that way, right? There's a lot of wind across the East Coast, 20s. All the way to Savannah, Charleston, 27. Lots of wind coming in off of the Atlantic. And it's all the way over here by me. Look at this, 21 miles an hour here at Clearwater Beach. Dunedin Causeway. So, windy day across Florida, right? So I'm going to try to read the comments while we do this. Nice breeze. Humidity is low. Yes. A little bit of cool, crisp feeling in the air, possibly. Right? Everybody's loving this low humidity. So there you go. There's the winds. We even got some, Panhandle's not too bad, but so windy day across Florida. Here's radar again. We showed this when I came on, but we're getting these storms rolling in off of the East Coast, coming across the state of Florida. Really quick popcorn storms. The area in the Gulf here that we're watching is now being watched by the NHC, so I'm going to show you that. But tomorrow these rains should slowly start to die out as our system moves north. So it's going to be a lot less wind tomorrow and a lot drier across Florida. All right, so here's the current NHC map. Take a look at this. This is what we got cooking. This morning we had 2 yellow dots in the Atlantic, and we had tic-tac-toe last night, if you guys played along. Love bugs. Yeah, I heard of Amy, you're right. I heard the love bugs are back. What the hell, man? The love bugs, they're not only supposed to come out twice a year, and this is like the 4th or 5th time. So we lost our waves entering the Lesser Antilles. They're just clumps of clouds. Here is the Gulf spot. It's up to 30%. Slow development expected. It's supposed to move inland by Monday, Tuesday into possible Texas, North Mexico. So it kind of looked depressive last night on satellite, but it's all tied into an upper low pressure system that's spinning, and right now it's not like it was last night. We can take a look at it here in Weather Nerds. We'll zoom in real quick. Here you go. Big blob here. There's Humberto, just kind of a big sloppy mess. Here's our Gulf system. So I don't think there's anything to worry about with this system either. We might just have a little bit of rain for Texas. They're loving the idea of some rain coming. It's a drought, so good news there. I mean, there's no spinach. The models are barely showing it. If you look at some of the tracks, like let's go ahead and look at some long range models, but very few models are predicting any development out of this Gulf system. Not that we've learned that the models have been very, very good this year, but it's not showing any sort of circulation, and it only has like 2 days to go across the Gulf. So Texas rains. Here's long range models, tropical tidbits. Yeah, Humberto has got a face. I don't know. Oh, he does. Oh my God, we're gonna have to zoom out. We're going to have to look at this because Humberto looks like a dog. Let's take a look at this. He does. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. So, when we had Hurricane Matthew, it was scary. The face was scary. And this is not scary, right? It's just a dog. It looks like a Labrador. Do you see it? Do you guys see it? Look, there's an eyeball, nose, 2 nostrils, mouth, got the hair. Or it could be Chewie from the Star Wars. It could be Chewbacca. That's awesome. Look at that. So we're going to have to make a funny picture out of that. Chewbacca. Yeah, so it's a friendly dog. Nothing to worry about. Bermuda, on the other hand, we got to worry. You know, this thing could get awfully close to Bermuda as a category 2. They're watching. I know they are. We've been showing a lot of that. But there you go. There's Chewy. I got to take a picture of that. Chewy, the Labrador. All right, so let's look at the models. This is Tropical Tidbits. Nothing cooking. We got this little wave out here. Now, most of the models, I believe in watching things in real time, because this morning we woke up and there was 2 yellow dots in the Atlantic. By 2 o'clock, they're both gone. So it's like, here they are. Now they're gone. As quick as they come, just like kind of like Dorian, right? It kind of came out of nowhere. So we got to watch things in real time. But here's what's cooking overall. GFS, here's our little system, the orange system trying to get going. More than likely, as Humberto goes northeast, it's going to create a weakness here in the ridge. High pressure is going to get weak, and our system likely will pull up into it, just like that. That's pretty consistent. No development here in the Gulf. Here's the Euro. This one just came out a few hours ago. Same thing, little dot here goes north. So whatever's out here in the orange, this little guy right here, Humberto curves up, creates a weakness. This little guy more than likely will get pulled up into it. That's today's model runs, but very likely scenario. So there's that. No development in the Gulf, and CMC showing the same thing. So fairly confident on this. Now, that's good news. So no big worries, right? That's good. Make sure I hit the audio button. I didn't even look. Yep. So yeah, fish storm, unless you live in Bermuda. You can't say fish storm, Linda, because the folks in Bermuda. Let's take a look at ensembles. They are not fish. They are. So this is very odd, though. Let's see. We did have a couple people were showing this model. So the Euro has a couple loopy-doopy ensembles that stall Humberto and bring it back. Seems very unlikely. The 5-day ensemble map is here and gets awfully close to Bermuda. So Bermuda folks, definitely watching. This is your 5-day Euro ensemble map. Almost no chance of it going north. There's a huge high pressure up here. Will prevent anything from going too far north. So this thing's going to make that hard right turn. And of course, Bermuda's going to have to really worry about this thing getting awfully close. You can't even see Bermuda right here. But, you know, there it is right here. So GFS has it going really close, and the European a little bit to the north. And if you look at most of your spaghetti models here, most of them go just a tick to the north. Here's Bermuda. Most of them go a little bit to the north. So hopefully it passes to the north of Bermuda. That would be midweek. Wednesday. Hey, Joanne. Yes, Wednesday is a timeline on Bermuda. Here you go. 8 a.m. Thursday. So timing is Wednesday. It's going to be moving fast, and it'll be long gone. So there you go. All right, so what else is cooking? Yeah. Hey, Deb. I don't think anybody's learning anything this year, because I mentioned last time I did a little live that the models have been very disappointing this year. Look at this system. All right. So this was supposed to cross the state like Dorian was. And everything is tricking even the NHC. Wasn't that long ago. I mean, we can look at the history here of this little guy. You can do a graphics archive on their site. 5-day cone. Put it in motion here. Let me stop it. So when it first came out, there was the initial cone. This was the initial cone going over Florida. And then we had tropical storm into Florida. This one was Thursday, 2 days ago. So 2 days ago, the NHC had it coming over Florida. Friday, and then all of a sudden we start this trend to the east. I mean, like big time. Look at this. It keeps trending to the east. So Dorian kind of did the same thing. At one time, Dorian was supposed to go across Florida up into the upper Gulf possibly. So been a weird year with these cold fronts. I mention it every time, but we seem like we have cold fronts this year coming down, breaking that Bermuda high pressure. Usually the high pressure is really, really strong, and this year it just seems like cold fronts are popping up out of the blue, making weaknesses and allowing our systems to curve up north. There's current satellite. You can definitely see circulation on Humberto. Definitely moving to the northwest. We can look a little better shot here. We can zoom in super duper close. Let's take a look at visual here, and we'll just leave this up real quick. So it's a good shot. You can see circulation. Definitely has a little spinach, right? So what's going? Yeah, we got cold fronts coming, Heather. Yes, Mike. Hey, who knows, man? Every time the models get tweaked and more money gets put into the models, it seems like they're getting less and less accurate. Even the euro has been pretty wrong a lot this year. All between about 2 or 3 days. I mean, and these systems, like, I mean, there were a couple of days ago we showed the Atlantic and they were really juicy, lightning, good convection, and boom, the next day they're gone. So the only thing that we were noticing with some of these waves, showed it last night. But these waves were moving pretty quick, and here's Invest. Well, I think this is Invest 96. This little wave was originally Invest 96, and it's just moving entirely too fast. It has no spinach. Here's our original wave. I think this was Invest 94. It's over the Lesser Antilles, so you guys might be getting rain there. That was originally supposed to possibly form, but there's no spinach. Fast moving. Here's our next Invest 96 was supposed to merge. Nothing. Here's the new circle right back here. And it's got a little bit of maybe trying, but nothing like Dorian had. You can see the spinach here developing with Humberto. And our Gulf system, no spinach. So Dorian, we saw it. It had a crazy amount of spinach on this water precipitable map. So that's good, right? Cool. Charleston, yeah, you guys are just cleaning up from Dorian. All right, so what else we got on the map? Nothing really cooking on the map. Spaghetti models, nothing to worry about. That's the theme. That's the theme of going live, folks. Nothing to worry about right now. We got windy day across the southeast. Of course, there's a lot of surf. Joanne, I don't know. You can take your shutters down, Julie. Storming bad in Cape Coral. Yes, we're getting some crossover rains here because of here's Cape Coral right here. Look, yep, got some storms, popcorn storms coming across the state right here. Look, there's Cape Coral. Now, apparently tomorrow, let's look at some long-range models. Tomorrow, we're not going to have this. The rains are going to go to the north. So we'll take a look. Let's look at Florida tomorrow. Let's see what it says for the next, let's see how far out this goes. This one's there, 18Z. This one might be far. Yeah, we can go to Sunday night. All right, so here we go. This is a good map. Let me put it in motion. All right, so here we go. This is your estimated radar through tomorrow night. All right, so here we go. This is HR. This is your rapid refresh model showing our rains currently. This is going into tonight. Now watch. You can see the spiral off the east coast. And look at that. A big dry spell. This is tomorrow, 7 a.m. right here. 7 a.m. really nothing. This is tomorrow morning. And there's our system spinning. Maybe a few showers popping from the north to the south afternoon, but nothing like today because our system is going to be pulling on out of here. So we could have one round of shower. This is 6 p.m. tomorrow. So it doesn't look like any rain. This is noon tomorrow. So really all the way to noon tomorrow. Maybe 1, 2 o'clock we'll start getting some thunderstorms. But pretty cool, huh? All right. Heat. I don't know about the heat. It's hot. Summer, right? It's September. Um, hey, Cindy, good question. Well, the euro has always been number one. It's usually always right, usually. The UK was the only model that picked up on this east trend. When every single model was showing Humberto in the Gulf crossing Florida. The UK was the only one going straight up the coast. So you gotta, the NAC always talks about using all the models, and they usually tell you that if you read their description. They'll say like, well, GFS is the Gulf and UK is East Coast. That's why they have a wide cone. They always relate to the models, which is cool. So they realize that any given time the UK might be right. They all see things different, and so far the UK killed this storm. They predicted this one. Texas, in a nutshell, you're going to get some rain Monday, Tuesday, for sure. Let's see what kind of rain we might get in Texas, because we got this Gulf disturbance crossing over. So let's go to the NAM model. This is a little long range. Here we go to Texas. Let's go start model, NAM, United States. Give me a T for Texas, little Leonard Skinner, and we go to simulated radar. All right, so here we go. This is estimated radar. Okay, there's your rains coming in. This one's still loading, so we got to go to the 12Z. There's your rains. All right, here's your rains coming in. Let it all load. There you go. Look at that. You can see it. So I'm rewinding. All right, this is cool. All right, so here we go. This is today. This is tonight. This is Sunday overnight. This is when your rains start to come in. You can see it come in tomorrow, 7 in the morning. This is, you might get a little rain in lower Louisiana in the morning tomorrow. This is all from that Gulf disturbance. Here's tomorrow afternoon. Look at that. You can see it spiraling in, a little bit of rotation. And then the rains start to impact Texas maybe overnight Monday. There's 7 a.m. Monday. So there you go. There's possible rains spiraling in Monday, 10 a.m. in the noontime. So there's our system rewinding. So you're going to get, Sunday and Monday, Texas rains. How about that? There you go. All right, let's put the big map on here, and then we'll see what you guys have to say. This is the only two things we're really watching. So let me bring it up. We'll put it in motion. I'll leave it play. There's our dog. I'm going to have to take a picture of the dog. Our dog. And look at him in motion. He's even cooler looking. Look at this. Look at, he morphs. He's morphing. Have any of you been to ABC today? Because this is not the alcohol talking. This is real life dog morphing. Look at him. He's cute. He turns into a puppy. And I haven't been drinking today. So, craziness. All right, so there's nothing to stress about unless you're in Bermuda. If you're living in Bermuda, I'd be watching the tropics very, very close. Could pass to your north. It does appear most of the models just a tick to your north. And hopefully this gets out of the Bahamas quick. Right now, most of the winds and rains are northeast of Freeport in the areas hit by Dorian. So there you go. You come here, you see a morphine puppy. You cannot unsee that. I'm sorry. You can see the big blob of stuff. You can actually see the spin here. This is an upper level low spinning. Big broad area, low pressure. Definitely smacking some rains in the lower Louisiana. Mississippi getting a little bit maybe tomorrow, tonight. So you can see the general flow here. This thing's definitely got a little rotation in the upper level low here. So there you go. All right. Yeah. Hey, Robin, you like that? All right. So here was my day. Robin's just mentioning something. So all right. So Julie had to work today. I had the kids at softball, and I let Sarah hang out with the girls. Well, she comes out of the dugout. She got a hold of the paint, that you put on your face and stuff. And look at her arms. That was not good. It took forever. And her fingernails. Oh my God! I was like, Sarah, what are you doing? And she knew I was mad. Look at that face. Look at that. Look at that. She knew she was in trouble. All right, cool. All right, so really nothing else to worry about, guys. I mean, everybody asked if I was going live. Heck yeah. There's just nothing to stress about right now. Nothing long term. We have this little Invest 96 here, or I think they're going to, it really is an Invest, it should be Invest 97. But it more than likely is going to curve up and follow along Humberto here. So Bermuda might have double whammy to watch out for. This little guy and Humberto. And this little guy looks like a rainmaker mainly. And it doesn't have much time to develop. This isn't a Harvey. This is not, formed. It's a huge upper level low. These things take a lot of time to work their way down to the surface. So likely it's just going to be a rainmaker for Texas. And that's good, right? Cool. Yeah, Kathy, I will. It's just, I was just mad. I didn't get mad very long, but it was cute, I guess. All right, so again, here's your winds. Windalert.com if you want to see what's going on. I've seen a lot of boats in the water today. They're probably not having much fun. It looks pretty windy everywhere, so cool. All right, hey, thanks, Loretta. Appreciate that. Sarah, Emily. Hey, look at that, Julie. Yeah, we got a Sarah and Emily, too. We didn't make Taylor. Richard, I think we only had 2 hurricanes so far. And Humberto probably will be number 3. Andy's song, yes, Michelle Crane. You can look him up on YouTube. He's got a couple songs on there. So we can just go YouTube and then search for Andy Simmons. Should pop up. Andy Simmons, there he is, right there. Look, he's even got a cowboy hat. Imagine that. And here's the other one. The Johnny Cash parody. So Andy Simmons, the official country music singer on Mike's Weather page. Bob, hey, look at Key West. Nothing appears long range. Yeah, Symphony, I'm all right. I guess I was more upset. This is what I must have done. So Emily wanted the paint, and I drove to Dick's last night. We got the paint, and I bought her the white paint. The white paint was a lot more money. And I'm thinking, all right, we'll just, And then she used the whole thing. That's what I'm like. Now I got to go back to Dick's is what I'm thinking. That's all. Everybody's safe, Jessica. Hey, listen, other than a little bit of wind and waves, the only people worried right now would be living in Bermuda because they got a potential hurricane category 2 maybe coming. Here's the official track. Zoomed in a little closer here. We can look. The official track's just north of Bermuda. Most of your models are saying just north of Bermuda. We could have winds at 100 miles an hour, strengthening a little bit, 105. So it could be around 105 mile an hour. Luckily, most of it would be to the north. So at this time, it appears Humberto is going to go just north of Bermuda. And again, here's your big wind field. Look at that. All the winds are north of the Bahamas. Looks like a big butt. What's up with that? But at least the winds are north of the island. That's great news. Hopefully they didn't get much. Just some rain. So that worked out, luckily. Northeast side of the storm has definitely got the heavy winds and it's staying off the island, so that's good. Definitely. And again, if you didn't see the eye cyclone video, there's another great video online from WX Chasin, great page to follow. There is a video on here. Check it out. Right here, WX Chasin. Check it out. This is live winds. Actually, this is a before and after video too. The whole sequence here in Abaco Islands. So if you want to see another amazing footage from the Bahamas, check it out. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Yeah, but there you go, Penny. Who but her? It's puppy dog. Humberto's a puppy dog. That's right, Laura. I drink too. I go to ABC too much. I got a big butt and I cannot lie. All right, so say goodbye to our puppy dog. I'm sure we'll lose that cute little face here soon enough. Every storm's got a face. Hey Bonnie, no, that was actually Sarah, but yeah, she knew I was mad at her. Well, because she shouldn't be in the dugout. But I'm a softie. I got over it quick. All right, cool. Well, we'll see tomorrow if we got anything to talk about. Definitely be back Monday through Friday next week. But for now, nothing to worry about. Have a good Saturday night, right? Thanks for tuning in. I will upload this to YouTube and post if anything changes. Cool, Christy. Louie, yeah, he's sleeping with Sarah right now. Cool. All right. Well, be good, everybody. Have a great night. I'm going to take about a 10-minute nap. You should do the same. See ya.